up, Bunny Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Blue Lock Chapter 273. But before we get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty, somewhere around here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon, where we're doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we'd have to constantly worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side, and even have audio, which really does help bust many botched localizations. Right, Kitty? And the more subscribers we get, the more anime we'll cover. And there is a stacked fall anime season on the horizon, and that does include Blue Lock. So please go check out our Patreon. The link's in the description box below. So last chapter, there was a discussion about, obviously we have the three main characters of Kaiser, Rin, and Isagi, but there's a fourth one. I'm really hoping it's Shidao, because it's been set up to be Shidao for like the longest time. If it's not Shidao, I will be extremely let down, in all honesty, mainly because Shidao my baby. That's the boy. But, if it is Kunigami, I will be very, very surprised. It has to be really, there's got to be a really good explanation for it to be Kunigami. Like breaking out of Ego's experiment and whatnot. But, God, it better be Shidao. I swear, if it is not Shidao, I will hate fucking life. Anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us today. This chapter is titled A Beast of Destruction. Oh my god, I've been comparing a lot of, like Rin and Kaiser specifically to Virus. So, like, seeing this title just gives me so much life, you have no idea. Rin, here we go. Let's go, you weakling. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this is go down. Annihilate! Ooh! Rin is going off. Everybody is moving into position. But Rin's like, nope, too slow. More. More. Rin wants it more. Come at me. Dude, Rin is... I can't help but think of Arthur in Four Nights of the Apocalypse with his chaos. Because, like, when we see Arthur tapping into the chaos, more and more into to chaos, because he is a vessel for chaos, like, I just can't unsee this. Like, it just really is making me think of Arthur. Let's see. Ooh. Let me make sure. Oh. Okay. That page 5 specifically, that chaos coming off of Rin in the back, yeah, it really, not just in terms of Arthur tapping into his chaos, but like, well, yeah, that too, but like, another good way of explaining it, and I explained it in previous chapters too, is what Nakaba is doing with Four Nights of the Apocalypse with chaos, and I feel kind of like what we're getting here with Nomura and Blue Lock with Rin specifically. It's very Berserk-esque. There we go. That's the right way to describe it. God, this chaos, it does give Berserk. It really does, and I love it. I love it we get Berserk-esque, or Berserk-inspired art like this. Oh, God, I love seeing the chaos just, like, come off of Rin like this. God, it just makes, I can't see Arthur, though. Like, I just can't. my guard, kitty. Ooh. To the limits. Ooh. But where's Shido in all this? Like, right, Kitty? Yeah, Kitty want to know where Shido at. But Shido should be here. To the limits of my Galazzo. Damn it, what kind of moves are those? Damn it, I can't keep up. This is Rin's range. Ooh. But, woo, what? He didn't shoot. He could have scored if he had shot. Why? You're wrong. If it was a Toshi Sei, he'd say it's still too lukewarm, right? I love the image of Sei here. God, like, this is just, I can't unsee Arthur here. I just can't. I can't, because Arthur would do the same thing with Merlin. I just can't see Arthur, Four Nights of the Apocalypse. I know people get confused. I mean, Four Nights of the Apocalypse Arthur, when he's like fully, he has become like the full-on Chaos Vessel, the full-on King of Chaos. That's what this gives. I just can't help it. Oh God, it really does give that. I know some people could say, you could make the argument that this could be kind of like, it could be a Griffith kind of realness too. And you know what? I could accept that too. I could see that. I could see this being kind of like Griffith seeing through the chaos and seeing Guts through the chaos, like a vision of Guts. That I could see. I could actually see this kind of being like that. I know the first thing comes to mind is Arthur because Four Nights of the Apocalypse is more frequent than Berserk right now. But yeah, I can definitely see that too. This kind of being like a Griffith Guts situation. Oh my God, I could see it. I could see the vision. Or like hell, make the argument that Guts is seeing Griffith through through the darkness of the Berserker armor kind of thing. Yeah, I could see that too. Could see this. Even if I score like that, it wouldn't lead to my evolution, right? Burning one's life means the act of putting your strongest self into the strongest target. Gather all those who can die with me. Dude. I can't help but think of Griffith here. This really does this is something that Griffith would say. Part of me thinks that this is something that Arthur would say. But no, this feels more like something Griffith would say. Let me know in the comments, especially if you're a Berserk reader or Four Nights of the Apocalypse reader. Like, are you guys kind of getting the same vibe as me? Like, especially in terms of this dialogue? This really feels more like a Griffith situation. In terms of dialogue. Huh? What is he saying? I don't know. You could have scored. Are you going to start over just because you're not satisfied? If this were an official match, you'd be banned for life. Yeah, totally. The worst kind of egoist. Hitoshi Rin. He's crazy. No shit. Let's fucking go again. You underestimate me. Rin, you're the same as at the U20 game. No, what's even more, you're seeking something beyond that. Well, no shit. Right now, there are a few people like Nagi, Baro, or Kaiser. I feel are geniuses, but where's Shido in all this? But the current Hitoshi Rin, for the first time in my life, that even my brain can't analyze, a beast of destruction, an incomprehensible creature. Like, but I swear to God, if we do not see Shido as the fourth main character and working with, this is not going to be the moment where we see Shido and Rin working together, I am going to hate life. This has to be the moment. This has to be the time. Like, seriously, you guys, have you ever played soccer with your life on the line? Dude, Rin looks so sick. Now, this is something, I'm not going to lie, this is something that we are going to see with Arthur in Four Nights of the Apocalypse. when he is like fully, when we see more of chaos taking over Arthur, we'll see something like this. Oh, yes, we will. Have you ever lived believing that you would absolutely kill someone and devoted everything to? Someone give me the strongest illusion that surpasses, say. Give it to me with your life on the line. Pursued in the empty void of not being full, say's illusion. Even Asagi cannot yet understand this emotion. It says to be continued and no longer rivals. Yeah, this is going to be Shidao time. Oh, hands down, this is Shidao's moment. If anyone can fulfill that, that is Shidao. That is Shidao. I swear, if we do not see Shidao, I will hate life. This has to be Shidao time. Oh my god, we need Shidao here. I really do like what he's doing with Rin, though. I really, because it's, the thing is what we're getting here, and I like what Kanashiro's doing with Rin. With Rin and Kaiser. I like that we're seeing with Kaiser discarded his ego. He was able to realize what he needed to do to evolve. And what he did was basically threw everything away, threw all of his shit, his ego away that was holding him back. I should say this, the egoist burden that was holding him back, and rose from those ashes and became stronger. Rin, on the other hand, has not done that. Rin did the opposite and just went like full blown. Put the pedal down. He like went full throttle. There we go, full throttle. And I love it. I love that we're getting this. I do. And frankly, it's a yin yang motif if you think about it. But man, I swear to God, Shida, like, we saw kind of a little bit with Charles, but what I hope that we're going to see from this is we're going to see Shidao, and this is how Shidao going to break out from Kutagami's hold, is Shidao's going to be feeding off that chaos, because Shidao thrives in chaos, okay? Shidao going to feed off that chaos and just go and work with Rin. I could see that happening. I can really see that. And they will, because it says here, the next chapter is going to be called No Longer Rivals. I really feel like that applies to Shidao and Rin. Because remember, Shidao and Rin have been at each other's throats this entire manga. So I feel like that applies to them. I think Shidao and Charles are gonna dive head first into that chaos and pull Rin out of it. Because Rin right now is just so like stuck in that chaos that he can't think straight. Shidao gonna take some of that chaotic energy. And like, because again, he thrives in it. Fuck, Charles is gonna love it, but damn, Shidao is going to like absorb that energy and just go for it. I really hope I'm right with this. And Kanashiro, if this is what you were planning for Shidao, I totally see the vision, and I am totally, I'm happy for this. I am really, really down for this direction, and if this is how you're gonna have Shidao and kind of like, think about it this way. It's like kind of like the total opposite of how Kaiser and Isagi kind of resolved their issue and started working together. It's not as, notice how it's not so chaotic between Kaiser and Isagi. Once Kaiser like basically threw away his burden, his egoistic burden, and started, started over from the beginning. But on the opposite side, Shidao is, as I said, he thrives in chaos. And Rin right now is, as like with Arthur in Far Nights of the Apocalypse, he's the embodiment of chaos right now. So what's that going to do? It's going to straighten. Shidao going to feed off that and go over there, and you're going to have like a chaotic trio of Charles, Shidao, and Rin. And we're going to have a straight up Yang Yang motif. I see the vision. I see it. I see what Kanashiro's going to do. I hope I'm right with this, because that to me makes sense. That makes sense. And I wonder if this is the direction we're going in. Kanashiro's going in. I wonder if all this chaotic energy that Shidao is going to absorb, metaphorically speaking, absorb. I wonder if this will trigger an awakening trigger Shidao's awakening too. Because didn't we see this in U20 as well? If I remember correctly? And speaking of, see, I told you, U20 shit was coming back. So right. But yeah, I feel like that's going to be the case here. That to me would make the most sense. Is Shidao feeding that chaotic energy from Rin, just triggers an awakening for Shidao, triggers Shidao's awakening. He busts out of that hole from Kunigami, and unlike Kaiser and Isagi, where they have like they're just going, everything is just clicking. It's like the total opposite with Shidao and Rin and Charles. They have like they'll be that chaos. They'll be that embodiment of chaos. I mean, freaking Isagi even said it too. Let me go back to what Isagi said. Where is it? He said that even an ego that even Isagi can't analyze. That's what I thought Shidao was. For Shidao, that's what I thought it was going to be. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I'm telling you, we're going to get it from Shidao too. Shidao and Charles are going to feed off that chaotic energy, and they're going to be unstoppable. Oh, I'm calling that now. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think of this direction. And if it is what, I'm theorizing here, that this is going to be the trigger to Shidao and Charles awakening, chaotic awakenings. Are you satisfied with that? If this is how it's going to go down, I will totally be okay with it. I will be fine. I will be annoyed to an extent, because it's like, I really hate that Shidao being held back. But if we get like the polar opposite of Isagi and Kaiser's, of how they started working together, and it's like straight up chaos, and we get an awakening out of Shidao to boot, I am down with that. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing. I want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more Blue Lock content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.